Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Amy DuPont. They are in roughly 1/3 of all U.S. kitchens. And a new report says gas stoves can lead to an increase in childhood asthma. That's one reason, as News 8 Now's Emily Haugen explains, the federal government is considering banning them.
A commissioner for the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission says banning that product, one that 20% of Wisconsinites have in their kitchen, is one step to a cleaner environment. It's easy to tell. When the flame kicks on, it's time to cook. But turns out gas stovetops don't come without risks.
There's combustion going on. It's not just a heating element heating up like an electric range does. So it's intuitive that this could create some problems.
Multiple members of Congress, including Representative Gwen Moore from Wisconsin, wrote a letter to the CPSC in December saying these emissions present real health risks to millions.
People with respiratory disorders are the ones that are at the greatest risk. So people with asthma or COPD or any other chronic lung condition, that this could be an irritant to them and flare things up.
At Gunderson and La Crosse, Dr. Todd Marr says it can be tough to make a direct connection.
This has been going on for the last 10 years, to my knowledge.
But research makes it clear. A recent study published in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health reports that almost 13% of childhood asthma in the U.S. can be attributed to gas stove use.
And so they're looking at this saying, hey, is this something that we can mitigate?
Making the switch to electric isn't always easy. It can be expensive. But for now, you don't have to stop use entirely.
Use it with your exhaust fan on. If you don't have an exhaust fan and you have a window nearby where you could crack it open temporarily to really allow some of that to get out of your house.
In many cases, all you have to do is flip a switch. The CSPC said in a statement that it will not propose any regulatory action at this time. If it does, the organization says it will be a lengthy process. In the kitchen, this is Emily Haugen for News 8 Now.
Now, in a blog post in early December, the American Gas Agency criticized the idea of natural gas bans as a whole. The group argues natural gas bans can make housing more expensive and cut off access to renewable natural gas options.